Don't be offended if a retro gamer turns down your dinner invitation, my friends. It's just that he already ate bits. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. I've got a tremendous echo going on in my ears. So let me fix this real quick. And then I will join you in the chat. Okay, I think that does it. Alright, good. I don't hear myself anymore. Wonderful. It's terrible when that happens. Okay, let me move all this stuff on my screen around again. Okay, so here we are. Cows, you came in so fast. First in chat tonight, immediately with the channel point redemption for Rig the Lotto. So our first game is already chosen. We won't actually be using the coin for game number 1 tonight. That's going to be Luigi's Mansion. Cows has had that game on the board for a while, and now has used the one time only, first come first serve, Rig the Lotto redemption to make it happen. So that's what we're going to start with. The other 2 games, we're going to try and play 3 games tonight. So the first one's been forced. The other 2 will be chosen by random chance on our Plinko board, which is over here to my side. I'll show it off in just a moment, in case anybody's not seen it before. Zinshan, welcome in first. I mean, close. You were close. But I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for the pistachios, the super buff, the stretch break of all the nights. You know, I'm always going to give you grief if you redeem a whole bunch of stuff back to back like that, except at the beginning of a viewer's choice night. That's actually the best time you could do it, because I need to waste time chin wagging to give people last minute opportunity for nominations, which you still have. Until we start playing the first game, you still have a chance to redeem that nominate a game and put one on the board. Use the collection command if you want to browse my games. And I see you found some of the new emotes. Wonderful. Yeah, we have 9 emote slots now. So currently all of my emotes are available to subs, but except for the bits emotes, but they're just a cartoon of my big dumb head. Let's see. Cows' night's going much better now that we're finally gonna play your game. Yes. Lucent Jelly, welcome in. I'm happy Luigi's Mansion is happening tonight. I'm just glad I managed to get Luigi's Mansion in before Thanksgiving. That still counts as Halloween. Stack Cat, good to see you. Thank you for booing my joke. Much appreciated. He should have ate cheese, meat, cheese, meat, cheese, meat. The meat has no frown. I know. That's why I've kept the meat inaccessible for so long, because there's no frown. There's nothing Agent Frownie about it. So like, I like to spam the meat when I'm watching, when I'm in the chat in a Castlevania stream. I love to spam the meat emote whenever someone finds a meat. But I never made it accessible because it doesn't have anything to do with Agent Frownie. Sparrow, welcome in. Happy to see you. A bit of a sight for sore eyes. Well, I'm glad that I can hopefully lift your spirits. Got word about the hail damage on my car. It's a write-off. Oh, man. Well, I hope that they at least pay you out enough to to get a decent replacement. He should have eaten mashed he should have eaten mashed potatoes. That's so hard to say, Jelly. All right, so we've got some channel point things here to get out of the way. So let's start off with some delicious pistachios. 24.5K payout, but still owe 11.7K. Car cost me 35K, but only insured for market value. Yeah. Pookie Stan, welcome in. Snack wrapper. Not sure what you mean. The oh, snack wrapper? My pistachios crinkling in your ears? So now I'm having a sulk. I mean, I get it. It's terrible. It's terrible how that insurance stuff works out. I got really lucky. I got really lucky when my car got totaled, because I actually, at the end of it, ended up with a better car than I started out with. But I mean, I didn't own either. I didn't own the previous car outright, and I won't own the current car until like the year 2160 or something. But I mean, all things considered, I'd say that I actually ended up in a better situation after my car got totaled. I just had to go through a whole lot of headache to get there. I want to see how long I can go without a car, seeing as I'm working from home now. I mean, if you can make it happen. If you can make it happen. I'd say way to go. Max loan term we can take on a car is 7 years. Yeah, I don't actually know what the actual length is. I was just making up a ridiculous number, because I know it'll be a while yet. And I don't keep all that stuff. I don't keep all that stuff in my brain. Okay, super buff and stretch break. Let's flip this camera around. Oh, sorry, it took me such a long time getting started up tonight, too. That's mostly because I was trying to get the Luigi's Mansion disc to read in my GameCube. My GameCube is really bad at reading discs. I don't know what word to use. So like I said, our first game has already been forced, so we won't actually be playing the Plinko for it, but the other two games tonight are going to be chosen by the Plinko board. There's still a little bit of time to nominate games. If you have the channel points in your bank, you can redeem that, nominate a game, and you can pick a game out of my collection. Just as long as it doesn't have, as long as it's not M-rated with explicit sexual content. But we'll be getting to that. We'll be getting to that for rounds 2 and 3. Now we're going to do Super Beth. I'll move some weight around. I think I'll just do some curls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Zinjon, thank you for keeping me healthy, keeping me alive. And now we'll stretch it out. Okay. All right, let me get caught back up with what I missed here. Oh no. Me neither. The car repayments, insurance, Rego, roadside assistance, parking, and petrol adds up to something like $650 every 2 weeks. Cars are so expensive. Cars are terribly expensive. I would not use this as gospel. Do your own research. Make your own decisions, but I'd imagine unemployment insurance will side with you if or when your employer fires you because your car dies and you're not in a position to replace it. I don't know if I'd want to risk that. Oh, where's the list of the collection? That's Streamlabs actually answered for oh no, Itarama command. Thank you, Itarama, for putting that in the chat. Lucid Jelly, we need you to do a Plinko board like a Wheel of Fortune. Do the Plinko board like a Wheel of Fortune host. While that's a great idea, I wouldn't count on it to happen. Jelly is pretty camera shy. At least in a live context. You can find videos. You can find videos of her if you really know where to look, but she doesn't like the idea of appearing live. Got the stylish Mario plushies in the background. Thanks for bringing that up, by the way. Yeah, I've got a whole lot more. I've got a whole lot more plushies that I need to put out on display. I just finding the time to organize this room has been exceedingly difficult. I agree with Sparrow. People use all the secret meats. But no way. I'm back. Did I miss the super buff? You did, Zinshan. I did 10 curls, and then we stretched it out. I'm now, as Pokistan says, I'm now swole Frownie. Cow says, that's understandable. I don't like being on camera either. But the concept of a jelly cameo sounds like fun. Perhaps some night. We'll see. She's usually heading off to bed while I'm starting to stream. That's why she's usually only here at the very beginning of the stream. Oh, more pistachios. Thank you, Zinshan. Sparrow says, I don't usually like it either. I got out of my comfort zone a few times for Twitch. I've enjoyed watching what I could of your streams when I've had the chance, Sparrow. Though part of that might be my own narcissism, though. Since so much of your Sonic stream was you doing an impression of me. Loyal to Soil, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the 2 months. I really appreciate that, Loyal. Thank you. Oh no! Get my points in. I guess that's why I never thought you had a wife. Almost every other Twitch streamer I know with a wife is in the background with running commentary. Alright, so we're about to get rolling with Luigi's Mansion. I want to ask, this is like last call. Is anyone else going to redeem the nominated game channel point? If you are, you need to speak up. Zinshan is, okay. I pick. That's not how this works, Zinshan. Are you serious? Close your eyes and pick. Oh, that's pretty hard to do. I'm sitting here reading my own games list. Luigi's Mansion 2. I wish. I can't do that one, though. I can't stream a DS game. Oh, okay, so you have picked something. Altered Beast. What platform is that on? Zinshan, is that on Genesis? I think that's a Genesis game. Okay. All right, that's on the board. I believe it was in the Genesis. I believe it was a Genesis pack-in title early on. Okay. All right, we got that one on the board. That's one of the first games you ever played. Okay, anyone else? If you want to nominate a game, go ahead and redeem the nomination. I'll give you like 15 more seconds. And then we're gonna move along. All right, well, we're going to call it there. We're going to say the board is locked. So we're going to play Luigi's Mansion. We'll still have 4 games on the board, and we'll try and play 2 of them. Locked and ready to go. We've chin wagged for a very long time now. I'm going to put us into the Luigi's Mansion category because I don't feel like GameCube games are properly retro. Let me just get quickly caught up with the chat here, just in case I missed anything. Oh, and Mile Hyrule, welcome in if I didn't say it. Happy to have you here. Pookie Stan, I bought Luigi's Mansion 2 with my Switch in early October, but still haven't played it. I have so many games I haven't played, and yet I am looking at other games, like that meme of the guy looking over his wife's shoulder. Let it be known for the record, Sparrow says, though, that in relationship context, I have a lot more integrity and loyalty. Right on. I would expect nothing less from you, my friend. Alright, so let's put away my awesome music. Get the sounds of the GameCube. Take a look at the time. We're going to play for about 2 hours. We might go slightly under or slightly over. But 2 hours is, a rough time. And this is probably a game that we're going to continue after tonight. Because I know I like this game. So this is not a first playthrough, though it will probably look like one at a lot of times. Because I played this when the GameCube was new. I got it with my GameCube on launch day, I believe. And finished it in like 2 nights. And I don't think I've played it since. At least not past the first part of the game. Mile Hyrule says, I have 0 loyalty or integrity in anything. I think you're selling yourself short, Mile Hyrule. I mean, as frequently as you've come to be a part of the stream, I would say you at least have some loyalty. Are we doing the pegs after the game then? Yes. For the next 2 games, they're going to be selected by the Plinko board. We didn't have to use it this time because cows used channel points to force the game. That's a once per night, first come first serve option. It's already been snatched up.
Minted.
Yeah, that's called it's the rig the lotto channel point reward. We make it available once per viewer's choice night to force one of the games that's already on the board. I swear it just said agent. Alright, watch out, my friends. This is a spooky game. Don't get over spooked. I'm gonna try my best.
Hello?
I've been warned. I've been warned many times about the dangers of over spookification. The audio levels are all over the place in this game. I think that's true of most GameCube games. I'm finding is that the audio is just all over the place, and like varying volume levels. It's too dynamic. I need it to be. I need the volume levels to be flattened out. Sound on mono is good. Control standard, sidestep. We'll just do standard. View a Pikmin movie. I didn't know that was in here. We already played Pikmin though. Alright, file number 3. That's where we go. Feeling the spoops. Oh, it's the same cutscene. Interlaced 480 res. I'm terrified for my eyes. The aspect ratio looks slightly different for you guys than it is for me, I think. It looks a little narrower in the capture.
Hello?
I like the idea of someone coming up to you with 2 arms full of thousands of secret wall meats to request you to play a game. You know what? I like that idea too, Pookie Stan. Right. Oh, that's inverted.
Mario!
Yes.
Mario!
I don't really think there's anything meaningful I can do in the first part.
Mario!
I love it. Man, this game looks good.
Mario! Oh yeah.
We'll have to slap a compressor in your audio chain, Frownie, and since I know you prefer hardware, we'll have to get you a studio quality rack mount unit. Oh no, this door doesn't open either? That's a surprise. I guess I'm looking for a key. What do you know? victory. All right. Derek, welcome to the stream. I see cows stole the lotto. Yep. Oof, I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I am Professor Egad. This house, I swear it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young feller like you doing around here, anywho? Uh-oh, this looks ugly. Alright, youngster. Look lively, follow me, post-haste. When he said young feller, I used to... When I was young, I had a dog named Feller. Sparrow says, I think the Teletronics LA2A leveling amplifier might suffice for the bargain price of 7.5k USD. I think I'll pass. He almost overspooked. So close. At least you get a good game to start with and not our bad picks. It's a mercy. So your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Where's this, you ask? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor Egad's Ghost Research Laboratory, the lab. If you're of a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. So you believe the mansion actually exists then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so. And I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy about winning a haunted house. Now that I get a look at you, I just recalled a guy with a red hat kind of like yours went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat, and he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. He wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. So did Mario get the same letter telling him that he had also won the mansion? Why did Mario go there? Just to give you an idea how crazy the hardware versus emulation thing is, for the music industry, same leveling amplifier in software form is about 150 USD. I sincerely hope vintage gaming doesn't get to that level of pure insanity. It's already on its way there, Sparrow. When things are available in software form and you still choose to have original hardware, it's definitely an emotionally driven thing, not logical. Maybe. Here's the plan. I'll teach you to deal with ghosts so you could rescue your brother, Luigi. There's nothing wrong with that. If it is an emotion, even if you're right, Sparrow, I guess I would say, especially if you're right, you're not going to talk me out of my physical hardware. I can't I can't be logicked out of an emotional position. Alright, so... shoot out fire, water, or ice. I don't even think I remembered that being a thing. Move Luigi, change the direction he faces. Flashlight off and on. Examine and open. Game Boy Horror, check your map, check your inventory. And operate your vacuum. Got it. That's the vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call it, this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Let her rip. Use the R button to vacuum and the C stick to change your direction. Game mastered. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. They can't be caught using conventional means. So you better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Or something to that effect. Ahem, well, how's about we start your training? Ghosts seem to like darkness. They avoid the light, so if you hit them with a flashlight beam all of a sudden, you can stun them momentarily. Then it's vacuuming time. When you see your chance, hold down the R button and tilt the control stick in the opposite direction. Just give it a try, you'll learn more that way than just listening to me yap about it. Agreed. And we get this rockin' tune. Alright, victory. Remember, as soon as you see a ghost's heart, that's your chance to vacuum them up. While vacuuming, tilt the control stick in the opposite direction to bring them in. I love how he's like sort of aerobics boxing down in the corner. When I played this game as a kid, my mom always grumbled that I'd vacuum in a game, but not in real life. I'm pretty sure my mom made a similar joke. I wouldn't dare. I can just say that due to space requirements and a tad bit of guilt over not having made smash hits, I used to have a room full of hardware synthesizers and effects units that I sold on in favor of software. I still find myself looking for hardware things I already have in software. It's a passion. It certainly is. When that surprised ghost's heart appears, vacuum it with the R button and the control stick. I completely get that, Sparrow. I'm a very mediocre guitarist, and I have every guitar that I could ever want to own. And I still look at new guitars. I will, provided nothing happens to any of the guitars I have, I will never buy another guitar. But I look at them all the time. Tilt the control stick in the direction opposite the ghost. He keeps telling me the same stuff. Run from the orange ghosts. You have to get as close as you can before flashing the light. Surprise them with the light when they get close. Pow, pow. The more the better. Got it? Let me, nope, never mind. Ghosts love to hide in dark places. Isn't that a hoot? There, here they come. Oh, wonderful. Oh, that was not good. That was much better. Catching ghosts means using the flashlight and the poltergeist 3000 as a team. You give me, young feller? That'll do. Oh, thank goodness. Well, how many did you get? A 7 ghosts. That's how to do it, Luigi. Fine, fine. Looks like you worked up quite a sweat there. About a little cooldown in the gallery. I'm quite proud of it, you know. Sure. Off we go. This looks like, this gallery looks like a room out of Castlevania 64. I like it. Can we vacuum up this dirt pile? No? For your sake, I hope they are acoustic guitars, because if anything else, you'd be spending twice as much on boutique amplifiers by now. So, I have way more guitars than I should. I've got an acoustic electric, I've got 2 electrics, I've got 2 bass guitars, and I've got 2 miniature electrics. I need to sell some of them off. I have a decent bass amp and a terrible electric guitar amp. So I need to replace my guitar amp, but no hurry. If you have a Rickenbacker, my dad would be so jealous. No, I don't. Well, I don't think there's much to see in here. Are you done appreciating art for today, Luigi? Yeah. Alright then. Where will you go, Luigi? Mansion time. Careful now, Luigi. Hey, we got a toad. Boo-hoo-hoo, where did you go, Mario? Wah-wah. Huh, Luigi? Wow, it's Luigi. You finally made it. Oh, joy, thank goodness. Me? Well, Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario. He left when he heard that you'd won a mansion, and he never returned. Interesting. Then, when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts, and I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little. And I don't know what to do. It's been awful. Didn't know what to do. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip. Goodbye. Poor Toad got over-spooked. He certainly did. Oh, Zinshan, thank you for the pistachios. I missed that. Yeah, let's have some. Oh. This pistachio shell is empty. That's no good. How crazy would Mario 64 look if it was on this engine and on the GameCube? That would be interesting. The only thing is, doing long jumps with the GameCube controller would feel terribly awkward. Because of the analog shoulder buttons. But I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised no one has done that. I'm kind of surprised no one's done that mod. Or homebrew. A pistachio was overspooked too. It was. It ran away. Yay, thanks Luigi. You've made my dark and stormy night. I wish I could do something to help you. Wait, I've got it. At least let me do this. Save. Perfect. Talk to me for help anytime. Will do. Alright, so now we need to start collecting money. Uh-oh. Don't get landed on. Oh, there might not be any money to collect yet. Ah, here we go. Give me that money. I'm finding the inverted control stick to be very puzzling. It's been a while since I've used inverted controls. So I think it's here first. Toads are Moogles in this, huh? Moogles are from Final Fantasy, right? Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green. The dark rooms are dangerous around here, yes. They love the dark, now they will get you, Blue, eh? Now you're in for it, Blug, huh? Just like little Redcap before you. May you wander lost in the darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man, are you? Blah ha! Here they come? I don't know, I didn't catch all the words. I read too slowly. When they were setting the text speed, they didn't take my southern drawl into account. I think in some of them, Moogles double as save points too. It's not very common since they usually have regular save points too. Those bottle and glasses are really well affixed to that table. Ooh, coins in the lamp.
Oh yeah.
This would be a key. The art style of this is pretty glorious. I love it. It looks great. Roof, 3rd floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor, basement. It's a lot of floors. I think we're good in this room. Oh my. Stay away from the spiky doors. Oh, golden brick. Whoa. Victory. Okay, no key, but the spikes did go away. Let's see if we can pull some coins. Ooh, bills. I do love collecting treasure. Wouldn't be a mansion if it didn't have a lot of floors. This is true. This is true. Ooh. There we go. Watch out for the ghost of Donkey Kong over there. First try. What's that, a poison mushroom? It is. That one get away. Huh. I didn't know there were some ghosts that we only got one shot to catch. Oh, I see the key up there. Oh, that's how that would work. I love to find a key. Wah wah, Mario. Where are you? Wah, huh? Luigi. Yes, Luigi, how lucky that you found me. I feel so much better now. Please, please, please save Mario. I looked everywhere. I can't find him. Where is he? So this is not the same Toad that we encountered before.
Mario! Mario! Mario!
This isn't the Toad you're looking for. What a twist. I'll take that heart. Thank you very much. You're reversing the spoops as a true hero does. Indeed. So I've been thinking ever since I saw the golden brick, and then especially since I saw the poison mushroom. When I was a kid, I had a VHS tape that had a short animated Puff the Magic Dragon film, and there's a part near the beginning of the movie where he's got a bag that he carries with him with all of his like stuff in it, and he's looking for something in his bag, and he pulls out like the stuff he finds that's not what he's looking for, and he like lists it off, and he says Alice's mushroom, Peter's shadow, golden brick. And I've always been amused by that part of the film, and I came across 2 of the 3 things. Or at least 2 things that remind me of those. Derek says, I came by to say I needed a break from the movie I'm watching. How's the game going? Going very well. It looks like we're getting a phone call. Hold up a sec, Luigi. It's me, Professor Egad. I detect spirits stronger than we've yet seen lurking ahead. I think it must be some of those escaped gallery ghosts. You should know that if you're really different from they're really different from the other ghosts you've seen so far. They don't show their hearts very easily. Nope, not at all. When you find one, you should first use the X button to search its heart for clues. Sometimes you can learn the best way to surprise them. Well, Luigi, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. I don't mind some musicals, but somehow I got into watching Cats. Please help. I can't say I've heard very many good things about that one. So, I think I remember this hallway. I think some of these doors are fake doors. If they don't rattle, they're a fake door. Yeah. Whoa. Throwing books at me. Okay. So, our first, gallery ghost. There's a book of riddles. Will you read it? Of course. Mysteries appear wherever people turn. But turning away from them solves nothing. Instead of turning away, turn to the side and look at the mystery from a different view. A way will surely open. That is a cryptic riddle. There is a book called Darkness Is Their Cheese. Precisely. Will you read it? Of course. Ghost mice are drawn to darkness as real mice are drawn to cheese. In the dark, they shine with gold contentment. I must try to get close to one before the lights come back on. See Parmesan. You found EGAD's Guide to Ghosts. Will you read it? Of course. Dear readers, we've all had trouble with ghosts who aren't easily surprised, right? They have all sorts of ways to protect themselves from light. What would you do, bright folks, when in a fix with one of these stubborn ghouls? Well, sir, I'd first look for an opening, a way to catch them off guard and unsettle them. When a ghost is surprised and shows you its heart, that's your chance to catch the little bugger. I tell you, I've caught dozens of ghosts just like this. Get him when he yawns. Stay away from that poison mushroom. Victory. First try. Ooh. The money's getting away. I think that's it. Adam the Boss Man, welcome to the stream. Happy Thanksgiving break. Happy early Thanksgiving to you as well. Happy Thanksgiving break. The money's getting away sounds like life. Sadly, it does, Itarama. Oh. Be cool if we could take this top hat off here and wear it. No more school for the rest of the week. Right on. I hope it proves to be a good opportunity for you to rest and recover so that you can go back to your studies fully recharged. So I think I remember how to do this one too. Oh. Yeah. Oh dear, such a draft. That didn't actually work like I expected. I think I did the right thing, but I timed it wrong. There we are. Gotcha. Well, I suppose it can be that too, Adam. Hang on. Can we do like a first-person view? I think you can. How do I... Yeah. Oh, nice. We can look around in all the rooms in first person. Love it. We've got a ceiling fan. You can see lots of details you wouldn't see otherwise. Like what's on the camera-facing wall. So I need to remember to do this. So we don't... Oh, I just can't stand the sight of broken things, Luigi says. About the window? Oh no, we get flavor text for everything? Oh wow, I've always wanted one of these. Alright, that was pretty generic. Does he say that about the bed too? I could just curl up there and sleep until dawn. Oh, what's this? This would sure fetch a pretty penny. It's a picture, but I wouldn't call it art. Oh no, this playthrough just got like 50 times longer. What kind of picture is this? What's this, an antique? I imagine we're going to get a lot of repeated text. That's a big ghosty. Yes, first-person vacuuming. I don't think we can vacuum in first person, though. I think we could just examine. You got this. That one guy that had to program all these messages. Yeah, so see, immediately we got a repeat there. And probably this is, I wouldn't call it art. If you look closely, you can tell it's really just a photograph. Can I move in first person? Doesn't feel like it. That's a shame. What did I do? What? If you examine a mirror, you get teleported. Wow. What? Try the mirror. Indeed. Luigi's an art critic. You know, I never noticed how lovely those red polka dots look on top. All right. Well, isn't that something? Okay, so a lot of things don't really provide us with meaningful text, it would appear. Oh, what's this? Gosh, I am just so finicky when it comes to hats. Looks like something might be in there. No, did he mean in the bottle? Fireplace. Can we open the fireplace? Oh, maybe there's a secret passageway. Let's, look at the map. I don't think there's a secret passageway because there's a room right behind this room. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back, though. Is this your first run? No, I played this... I played this when it was new. So... 20 years ago? I don't really remember it. I played through it at release. And that was the last time I played it. So while it's technically not a first playthrough, I've forgotten so many of the details, it's going to be a lot like one. I love that you can see Toad out on the balcony through the window. It's nice. It makes the architecture feel real. I don't like that the bed sheets grow back when you leave the room. That doesn't feel very real. Okay, did I disrupt the plant? I think we did. In the bed. I can make the fan turn, but it's not giving up any coins. Alright, I think this room is pretty much cleared. Played it back in 2004, so I was 5. Yeah, I would have been in my mid-teens. I don't know exactly how old I was offhand. Oh, this is a boss. I remember this first part of the game pretty well, actually. Oh. Alright, I didn't actually remember that was the thing to do. I thought we had to do something with that ball. So... maybe I don't remember it as well as I thought I did. Hey, you want to play with me? Oh. Oh, here we go. I want the coins. I missed. I mean, Luigi is now committing physical violence against a baby. What a hero. Ow, you gave me an owie. I just wanted to play with you. I hate grown-ups. Why do you have to be bigger than me? I've had enough. Small, now grow smaller. Small, itsy, tiny little wee. Gaga goo goo ga. At least it's a dead baby. I'm gonna call CPS. Good idea. Luigi is a menace. Thank you for the follow, Adam the Boss Man. Much appreciated. Thank you kindly, my friend. Whoa. Alright, so avoid the rocking horses, and I expect he's going to give us another ball. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Here's our chance. I dropped a coin. Gotcha. Stay out of the path. I don't know if we actually have to stop now. So I was thinking, I didn't know if we had to stop one of the balls ourselves, or if one would always stop, and it seems that you always get one. Whoop. Be back in 40 if you're still on. I got one last quiz to do. Yeah, we're gonna be playing this game for about another hour, and then we're gonna do 2 other games tonight. So there's gonna be a lot of stream left. So good luck with your quiz, and yeah, we'll see you again. Gotcha. Nice. All right, we're gonna open that big chest. I'm excited for it, but I'm gonna examine the room first. Make sure we don't miss out on any goodies. I know you've got to collect a whole bunch of money and not take a lot of damage to get the best ending, which we're probably not going to do. We're probably going to get, hopefully not the worst ending. That's my goal, is to hopefully not get the worst ending, but even that may happen.
Oh yeah. Mario. Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else. This looks like it might break if I sit on it. I think I used to have one of these. Yeah, I did. Now that's just not my style. We've already had that text before. Probably this too. Ah. Yet another key. So it looks like our phone is breaking up. That's everyone's goal in life, too, I suppose, to not get the worst ending. Yeah. Slow mode on, so I have to type more anyway. See you that I will be back. Yeah, I've got the slow mode on. It's on the lowest setting though, but I do have it on just to prevent mischief. Luigi, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. You seem to be a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Why don't you come on back to the lab? When you vacuum a boss ghost, your Poltergust 3000 gets pretty much full to bursting. But, ho-ho, I guess you showed that boss ghost who's boss. Boss ghost who's boss. It's like a tongue twister. Mile Hyrule wants the worst ending. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the Ghost Portrificationizer. This machine lets us turn the ghosts you catch into paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse, too. How do we use it, you ask? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Poltergust 3000 into that slot and enjoy the ride, my boy. The ghosts are invisible, so we need to press them into visible forms. And presto, turn them into beautiful ghost portraits. Well, we managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. EGAT's out here making ghosts into NFTs. Neville, Lydia, and Chauncey. 3 ghosts. We collected $1 million in bills. And we only took 50 bills. So that means we found 50 $20,000 bills? Where will you go, Luigi? Let's go to the gallery, since there should be something in it now. We can look at the fruits of our labor. Number 4. Did I miss a ghost? Why is this one 1 and this one's number 4? I figured they'd all be 1, 2, or 3. This one's 2. Where's ghost number 3? Oh, I've already failed the game. Can we do first person here? We can. Interesting. is a statue, a very tall angel statue by the looks of it. Way to go, genius. Do you have the hang of that thing yet? What? So that was Luigi's dialogue? What does it even mean? That should be Egad's dialogue. So rude. What's a Game Boy Horror? I designed the Game Boy Horror as a communications terminal. It has all sorts of functions. For example, you can press the Z button to see a list of the items you picked up. Give it a try after you get some coins. Of course, you'll also be able to see portrait ghosts there once you capture some. You can also use the Y button to display a map of the mansion. The display will color the rooms as you visit them. Check the map if you ever get lost. Got all that, Sonny? I figured I already knew everything he was going to say. I just wanted to see what the text was. Kind of same thing here. This is the gallery. This is where I hang all my paintings, ghost paintings, that is. When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. Oh, it was glamorous, I tell you. Well then, now I have to tell you a horrifying story. The last ghost I caught was number 22, Boolossus. But there are lots of Boos, and King Boo rallied them all to take revenge upon me. They used my machine to free Boolossus from the painting. Then they went and turned all my other portraits back into ghosts too. As if that weren't enough, they built a mansion in front of my lab in the space of a single night. Then they all hid inside. If I told anybody else this stuff, they'd probably have me committed. I'm sure my portrait ghosts are somewhere inside the mansion. I just have to get them back. So that wasn't quite the story I was expecting, but makes sense. I think the parentheses are implying it's EGAD, like an off-screen text parentheses. I think scanning him was like he was saying it, but the text box is only programmed to show Luigi. I think you're right, Itarama. I did notice the parentheses, but I couldn't get over the Luigi icon next to the text. But I think you're right. Alright, back to the mansion. That's a good spooky sound effect there. Alright, so... the key we have goes to this door? That's surprising. That door's all covered in spikes. I wouldn't think that could be opened. I want to go through some of these other rooms. I want to look at the camera-facing wall and just make sure there's nothing we missed. Couple paintings. Now that I look at it, it's full of moth holes. Yuck. So much dust. This will never pass the white glove test. What a dreadful picture. But that candle next to it might be important. What's this? Just how I like it. Nice and clean. Now that's a classic. I wonder how much it would sell for. A partially used bottle of wine. Oh, they said the same thing about the painting. Maybe he was talking about the painting. Oh, he's talking about both of them. Just like a real person. How very creepy. He says that about a lot of them. Looks ordinary. A little too ordinary. Big spoopy door, exactly. I think they just wanted to avoid programming an EGAD text box on a scan. Yeah. All these shortcuts they're taking, just ruining my immersion. I don't think I can reach that directly. Sorry, I expect this is probably very tedious for a lot of people, but I am just overcome with curiosity. Some clothes on the back wall. Full of moth holes, just like that painting before. What kind of picture is this? Shoes? Nothing to say. Oh, there we go. Weird. That's it. Finicky about hats. I could just gaze at one of these for hours. A wardrobe? These look kind of comfortable. No, I'll stick with my duds. Now that's just not my style. I've heard that before. Darn, I wanted Luigi in corduroy bell-bottoms. It would have been nice. No one's watered this in a long time. How very sad. Can we see the moon? Can we scan the moon? Ah. How about the tombstone? I can barely see it. Guess not. How about this? Now that is what I call interior decorating. Way to go, Nintendo. Way to go. I wanted him in that dress. He did say the dress looked comfortable and that the bell-bottoms were not his style. We're learning a lot about Luigi. I was fully immersed in the cartoony ghost hunting before that text issue. It's the littlest things. It's the littlest things that would just take you right out of the game. Okay. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, back to business. We've poked around a satisfying amount, but let's... see what's down here on the first floor.
Mario! Mario!
Whoa. to the left. Whoa, bats. This door appears to be fake. Door to the right. 2 doors to the right. My goodness. My goodness, we are spoiled for choice when it comes to doors. Whoa, he's got a bomb. Bite Binge, good to see you again. Welcome in. That's what we're trying to do. Not only to get all the trash, but to get all the treasures. There are so many doors. There are so many rooms. This is wild. That spook didn't work out how that ghost was anticipating. It certainly didn't. And that's why his friend showed up with a bomb. There we go. Alright, well, we've got to start trying doors. Start off with a bad one. I don't think that the treasure appears in most of the rooms until they've been cleared. I think you have to clear the room and then hunt for treasures. Finally. Oh no! Oh no! I found a door, but it leads down to the basement. I bet we can't go down here, right? We can. Okay, breaker room. See, there's a big switch there. Oil drums. Ghost in the sheet. That blue ghost. I'm never going to catch that blue ghost. Don't leave any dust behind. I'll try my best. What are you playing this on? I'm playing this on the GameCube. I do original hardware almost exclusively. And when there's a, you know, occasionally I'll have to play on a, like a port on a different console. But that's very rare. And you know, emulation's fine. It's just I'm lucky enough that I've got a pretty extensive retro game collection, so I figure I'm going to prioritize using... There's no sense in having all this stuff if I don't prioritize using it. I can't actually use the switch that's here, though, it doesn't seem. So maybe that's for later in the game. Seer, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that, my friend. Those ones are tough to get. Yeah, I've missed 2 of those. I've missed 2 of those blue ghosts so far. Composite or component? Composite. Even for things like the Wii that can do composite or component out, I just do composite because that's all my CRT can accept. And I prefer anything that displays in 4:3 or can display in 4:3. I just rather do it on my CRT. So we're composite. I'm not a huge. You'll find I'm not a huge video file. Like, good enough is frequently just fine by me. I don't try and squeeze like the best quality out of everything. Which is why my streams look kind of like they do sometimes. I'm fine with the games kind of looking and playing how they did when I was young. I stream on my Wii so I can get component. And get a CRT with component, people give them away. I have two CRTs right now. I've got the one I use is really small. It's like a 12 or 14-inch screen, somewhere around there. And I've got a great big one upstairs, but the thing is, it's massive and heavy, and bringing it downstairs would be a real pain. So I haven't, and I'm also not completely sure that it works. I haven't tested it out. It's kind of a thing that came with the house. Got a Sony Trinitron XRB for $25 with component 4.3. Nice. Occupied. That just means we need to go in there. Oh, here we are. Is there a ghost in the shower? I should have put the mature content warning on. Is this GameCube? Yes, Bongo Picks. Welcome to the stream, Bongo. And yes, this is GameCube on a CRT. I have a classic Commodore 64 CRT. It is awesome. Nice. That's what I had in my bedroom when I was young. And I've actually thought about, because my parents still have it, I'd actually thought about trying to get it from them, because it would be nice to use, but the way that I'm currently capturing is on pass-through. I'm capturing it, I'm passing the AV signal through the television and capturing it on the out on the other side, and I don't think that the Commodore has an AV out port. I'm super into retro gaming as well. I expected as much when I read your description the other night. It's great to have other people who appreciate withered technology. Problem with my area, Sparrow says, is these things seem to have long ended up in a landfill by now. Yeah, depending on where you are. It can be harder to find them in some spots. Like when I lived in Houston, like it was like CRTs were like falling from trees. You could get one everywhere. I had 9 CRTs in my apartment when I lived in Houston. And since I've moved up to Wisconsin, I haven't seen one out in the wild. I don't think at all. Oh no! I've seen one. I've seen one at a yard sale, and I should have bought it, but I didn't. It was a bit too big. 9 CRTs, yeah. So when I lived in Houston, I worked for a library, and I used to do a program at the library where I would bring in a lot of my retro gaming stuff and set it up on display and let the patrons come in and just experiment with it, play with it, and enjoy some nostalgia. The kids would be fascinated by look at all these old machines. My phone does so much more than any of these old machines. It was a fun time. Don't use the out, use the splitter on a switch box. I don't think I have a switch box that splits. I have one that lets you just sort of change which cable you're using, but I don't like it. It's something in it's messed up, and the picture rolls too often for me. It doesn't carry a signal very well. It's cheap and terrible. I had a brown-colored C64 monitor, spent a few years plugged into a PlayStation and a Dreamcast. Yeah. I had that all the way up through the GameCube. But I left it at home when I went off to college, and I never bothered to grab it from my parents. Is Elgato not compatible with RCA or HDMI? The RCA or HDMI converter? I don't know. I don't have any Elgato products. My capture devices are just cheap USB dongles, unbranded. I placed whatever the second cheapest thing was on Amazon when I went searching. I tend to think wealthier areas tend to keep their stuff longer, usually higher quality too, Sparrow says. You're probably right about that. Yeah, I follow what you mean, Byte Binge. I do have just a cable, just a Y cable that splits the signal, but it comes out too dark or something. I don't know. It doesn't look right. It looks like some of the info is lost. Maybe it's a cheap cable or something's wrong with it. Nice library program. I was pretty proud of it. I thought it was a good thing. It was a lot of work. It was a real pain, but it was fun to do. You have to claim that monitor, Frownie. I think it has component of sorts on the back. Yeah, next time I'm visiting my folks, I'll see if I can talk them into letting me take it back. Hey, looks like you've run into a bit of trouble there. Maybe you need more training. There are some ghosts who will try to grab and hold you. When that happens, try moving your control stick back and forth to shake them off. It's the age-old struggle for survival, my boy. Don't lose heart, Luigi. Alright, I see that key up there, but I want to see also if I can get anything. Who has their medicine cabinet in their shower? Oh no, that's a window. Who has a window in their shower? That's a bold architectural decision. Maybe it's not a window. There's a room on the other side. I don't seem to actually be able to manipulate the doors from here, though. The shower curtain keeps getting in my way. No, that's strange design. You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I lived in a house with a window in the shower. Now that I think about it, it just didn't occur to me because I had a curtain hanging over it. I had curtains on both sides of my shower because there was a window on one side. Uh-oh. Those guys just, they just grow back, so I don't really see much of a point in taking them out again and again and again. Get a cheap multi-out to HDMI converter for your Wii. Makes it easy to output to your capture device. Sharp image and good audio. Yeah, I don't really think I'm going to change a whole lot about my setup anytime soon. I'm kind of happy with the way things have been working. At least for now. I'll probably revisit it sometime down the line. It would be nice. It would be nice to have a capture device that accepts either RCA or HDMI, so I don't have to. So I don't have to mess with plugging stuff in and taking it out when I want to switch between newer and older consoles. But it's not felt like such a hassle that it demands a solution yet. Oh, they got me, huh? So what is this? Like a two-pronged trident they have? Would that be a bident? Alright. A duodent? Oh, I got one of them. Alright. Oh, here we go. The main event. Frownie, do you recall if it's a brown/coffee colored monitor, or was it more of a beige color? In my memory, it seems to be more beige colored. I haven't seen it for several years now. If it's brown, it's a very light brown, so I think it's probably the beige one. It's got a little, like, flap, like, window that opens on the bottom with a long row of knobs that adjust different aspects of the video. I don't know if all the models had that, so it's the one with that. Okay, I'm not actually sure what to do about this ghost. Oh. Whatever I did, it worked. Stay away from the poison mushroom. Oh, we almost got him in one go. That was so close. Let's get all these pearls before they disappear. Nice. Oh, they put a poison mushroom in the chandelier. Why would you do that to me? Okay, I think it's just part of their dance move. I don't really think there's anything I'm supposed to do, but just kind of watch them and wait. Maybe I'm wrong. Thought I'd go over here and play with the chandelier again. Whoa. They made a noise. Here we go. Quick. Get him. Got him. Victory. All right, let me see. Thank you. Thank you for the trophies, my friends. Thank you, cows. I've never had a shudder in the shower, Cow says. Yep. I also waste many a time and resource to playing on OG hardware. It's kind of crazy, but it's like you said, why did I spend so much on OG stuff to give up and emulate for streaming? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. Is this game better or worse than Ghostbusters on NES? It's incomparable. This game is indescribably better than Ghostbusters on NES. Luigi, why are you killing that nice dancing ghost couple? Luigi is a... Luigi may be the villain of this game. Do send me a photo if you manage to reclaim it. I can do some of the wiring for you and send you a dongle of sorts. I hate that word. If you look closely, you can tell it's a real photograph. We've heard that before. So much dust. Picture, but I wouldn't call it art. Alright, so... Nothing, no interesting observations about the stuff in this room. Yeah, we'll see. The next time I see my folks, I'll see about it. The thing is, I think that they actually still use it as a television in one of their rooms. So, in order to reclaim it, I may have to trade them for it. Aha! Look at this. It's a good thing. Don't push. Good thing they put that mirror there, right? I mean, I know we can look around, but unless you were a madman like me and wanted to like see every room in first-person view, you really need this mirror. That wall is really moving. What is this? This looks like Batman behind prison bars. Is that what this is? What in the world is this?
Mario.
Another hidden button. Probably opens this trap door here. No flavor text for the trap door, really? Weird. What in the world? Same thing. Nothing for that either. Oh, who's there? Who disturbs our sleep? Oh ho, it's Luigi. Look guys, Luigi's finally here. We're gonna do to you what we did to your brother. They talk way too fast for me.
Oh.
See, one of them had a crown as well. Luigi, are you okay? That was them. Those are the ones who released all of the ghosts from the paintings in my gallery. Those fiends. I wondered where King Boo and his gang had gone. So, they were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for flushing them out, Luigi. I'm tickled you found them, but perhaps it would have been better if you hadn't. Well, let every single one escape. Just a thought. Oh. I feel, EGAD's got me feeling like Mazin's here in chat now, criticizing me. Ah, well, water under the bridge. Anyway, you should probably come back to the lab for a sec. I've been waiting for you, young Luigi. Your brother must have been taken by that gang of boos. Poor feller. Oh, now don't talk crazy. They're not gonna eat the man. But what became of him? Odd that he hasn't come back. Common theory holds that boos grow in strength when they travel in numbers. They must somehow combine their powers, too. Their power likely overwhelmed your brother. If your aim is to save Mario, there's but one way to do it. Capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power. But boos, as their name implies, like to hide and then jump out to scare people. You've got your work cut out finding them. Hehehe. Don't get all down in the mouth, my boy. Whoa! Hey, we got a raid coming in. Pally! Welcome in. Welcome to the stream, Pally. Thank you so much for the raid. Good to see you. Welcome to your friends as well. Desi Spark moves like Jagger. Great to see you. Nintendo Ram 64. Welcome in. Luigi's Mansion, I know. Good times. We're having fun. So what we're doing tonight is playing a couple games that have been selected by our viewers for channel points, and the Luigi's Mansion is our first game of the night, and we're gonna play two more, and they're gonna be chosen by random chance. We've got about 15 minutes left for this game though. and then we'll be switching it up. I've got a Plinko board. We're gonna drop a coin and play whatever it lands on. It's gonna be a good time. How did your stream go, Pally? How have you been? You're playing A Hat in Time. I haven't played that yet. I think I'll love it when I do, but I haven't played it yet. Anybody here who doesn't follow Pally, use that link to give her a follow. She likes she plays a variety of games. She likes retro games too, and collecting games. And she frequently shows off some of the cool things that she's found and bought on her streams. Different video game collectibles and retro items. Your retro message, your shout out message is cute. Thanks for the shout out. No problem. No problem. I actually kind of stole that message from a joke that someone made in chat one night. But I like it. It does a good job. Sonic 521, welcome to the stream. This is the new COD, right? Looks solid. This game looks great. I think it looked wonderful at the time, and it still looks wonderful today. Hat in Time looks fun. The multiplayer looks ridiculous when you have lots of people chaotically jumping around. I don't think I even knew that had multiplayer. Pally says, I've been good. Been very busy with work and the holidays, but I'm managing. How have y'all been? Yeah, I feel that. A lot of my streams this week are canceled. In fact, this is the last stream I have planned until Monday. If there are any others from me this week, they'll be sort of spur of the moment surprise type streams. But I don't think they're very likely. But we will be back to business as usual, streaming almost every day, starting back up next week. I didn't even know multiplayer was a thing. Thank you for the sweet words, Frownie. No problem, Pally. I like your stuff. I don't have any problem telling people about it. That Game Boy Horror I gave you has a secret function. I knew it'd come in handy one day, so I developed it secretly. I call it the Boo Radar. The Boo Radar will flash red when something round, like a boo, is hidden nearby. Use it to search everywhere, Luigi. I mean, egad, you don't have to tell me to search everywhere. Alright, now, Sonny, don't go tuckering yourself out. Relax, and just try to get those boos one at a time. The trick is using the control stick and the C stick together. Don't forget now. Where will you go, Luigi? Back to the mansion. Have you ever finished this game, and if so, what's your best rank? So yes, this is not a first playthrough. I played this game once when it was new. I played through it at release. It took like two, maybe three nights to finish, and I never played it since. And what my rank was, I couldn't tell you. It's been like 20 years or so. So I imagine it wasn't particularly good, my rank. All right, there's one boo in there. We get to go back to all the rooms we've been to look for boos. I'm not sure if a room can have more than one boo or not. But anyway, we know that there's one here. Oh, what's with the bomb? That's a nasty surprise. Alright, so he can move around invisibly. Bamboo, if you please. victory. There are 50 boos? My goodness. Mercy, you've already caught your first boo. I've been researching those guys. Well, these boos don't seem to like light much, that's for sure. None of the ghosts do. Oh my goodness, we have another raid coming in. What? Wow. Barista J. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see you. Welcome in and welcome to your friends as well. I'm kind of behind on the chat here. Let me get caught up real quick. I've just seen YouTube vids. I think the multiplayer is part of one of the DLCs. I don't know. I played it myself, so I'd fact check all that stuff. I just know I've seen a vid of tons of people jumping around in that, and it looks like more of a joke mode than anything. Wonderful game. Oh yeah, we're having a great time. We're having a great time. So yeah, Jay's doing all 3 of the Pikmin games, right? You can use that link to give Jay a follow. I've only played the first Pikmin, and I got to watch some of Barista Jay's Pikmin 1 stream, and it was a good time. Very good time. That game is so charming. Yes, sir, all 3 games. I was getting pretty frustrated with that game. With Pikmin, I haven't played the second one yet. I don't know if or when I'll get around to Pikmin 2. Because I do the physical hardware thing, and I don't own Pikmin 2 already. GameCube games are so expensive. I think I'm probably gonna skip over Pikmin 2 and just pick up a copy of 3. Okay, the boos, they do their best to hide in and under furniture when they're stuck in a lit room. So then I reckon that means that turning on all the lights in the mansion is the fastest way to find all the boos. Wouldn't you say, youngster? Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. Pally says, drop to follow. People that like Pikmin are my type of people. I love it. I've only played 1 and 2, never 3. Yeah, I've only played 1 so far. Pikmin 2 pulls some punches on you, I'd say that much, especially since I'm going for all treasures. I'm near done, though. Yeah, I mean, all treasures. All treasures is the way to do it. That's right. That's right. I remember that now, Pally. If you ever get a P.O. box or something, my offer always stands to let you borrow my copy of 2. I will keep that in mind, and maybe we'll do something like that someday. But for now I'm okay. I have a lot of other games to get to keep me busy in the meantime. Oh, this isn't a... Oh, that's why Egad said something round like a boo will set off the alarm. It's because there's going to be a lot of fake outs with round things like bombs and balls. There it goes. I see now. Looking for me? Utha? Aren't you just loving my brilliant inventions? Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. I feel that backlog, yeah. Yes, I feel the crushing weight of the backlog upon my shoulders. right through the mirror. Want to play... Did he say Game Boo Advance? These boo puns. I didn't even get the second one, but... Fantastic. Way to go, Luigi. Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. I'm probably going to read that line every time, even though it's the same line every time. I wouldn't expect they would put a boo out there on the balcony. On the boo balcony. Game Boo Advance, exactly. I think you'll definitely enjoy this game. It's a very charming one. So this isn't my first playthrough of Luigi's Mansion. I've played this before. It's just it's been decades, so it's basically like I'm playing it for the first time at this point. It's so dim in my memory. All right, Frownie, I'm going to head to bed. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow. Very nice to catch you again. I'll see you around. I'll see you around, Pally. Thanks again for the raid. Always appreciate you joining us. And sleep well. Hope you have a relaxed and productive day at work. Oh, another bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Speak not my name. Then I won't. That one got away. Nope. But didn't get very far, it would appear. Gotcha. You spooked yet? I'm overwhelmed with the spookiness, Mile Hyrule. In some sense, that's how Pikmin 2 is for me. I played it almost 10 years ago, yeah. Yeah, I'm not one of those people, like, who can play a game once and have every detail memorized. I'm nowhere close. Unbelievable. There's no stopping you, Luigi. You have happy Thanksgiving as well, Pally.
Oh, yeah.
First try. Boolicious. Alright, we've already got 1/10 of the boos. So we're, You've already found 5 boos. You're a boo-snaring maniac. I understand you're worried about your brother, young feller, but just take her easy. You have plenty of time still, so try to keep your shirt on. Why not go to the washroom and splash some water on your face? You'll feel much better, believe you me. What? I can't decide if this is just some in-game text, or if this is like how Nintendo is always like leaving you messages telling you to take a break from playing their games.
Yeah.
Turbo, off I go. Didn't get very far. All right. Well, I think we'll track down a couple more boos. Yeah, we'll head down to floor 1. We'll check those 3 blue rooms down on the floor below, and then it'll be time to wrap this game up and move along to the next one. We're right around the 2-hour mark now. There's not even very much furniture in here. Mario. Ooh la la. No, don't let him get away. Outstanding work. You're like a leopard on the hunt. Another boo ball. Away. Someone put the poster back up. Game Boo. I mean, that's weak. They already said Game Boo Advance. You can't then use Game Boo. You've got to pick one or the other. I thought I saw a floating candlestick. Oh, I bet I have to... The controls said something about fire. I bet I have to find fire to light this, don't I? I don't know how to do that yet. There's not a boo in here? I guess there's not. Alright, let's go, let's head around and find Toad. Oh no! I'm losing my coins! I'm still losing my coins. I was trying to be so careful, too. Luigi, a boo. There was this big boo flying around here. Be extra careful. Game was saved. Let's go ahead and save twice just to be careful. Can never save too many times. Alright, my friends, and that's it for Luigi's Mansion, our first game of the night. I would say that we're off to a great start. We'll keep this on the schedule. It will come around. Come around again. I think I'm gonna want to finish this one off entirely. So just if you're in the Discord, then just keep an eye on the schedule, and you will see when more Luigi's Mansion's coming up. Probably sometime next week. Another lotto. What's the worst option on the board? So our board is locked, Master Tuesday, but we do have plenty of terrible items on it. I actually don't remember what all 4 of the games are. There are 4 games left on the board. Hercules on Nintendo 64, Space Taxi on Commodore 64, Altered Beast on the Genesis, and Mickey Mousecapade on the NES. I don't know if I look forward to, I don't think I look forward to doing 2 hours of any of these games, and I've got to do 2 of them tonight. And that's right. I have to do 2. Not that I get to do 2 of them. I have to do 2 of them. That's the only way to feel about it. So tell me, why make Buffalo's biggest cookie? That's a Bruce Almighty reference. I wouldn't have got that without the explanation. I have seen that movie, but it's been a very long time. You're gonna root for Hercules then, Master Tuesday? That sounds about like what you'd do to me. Thank you for the pistachios. We'll have some pistachios, then we'll take a short BRB, and when I come back, we'll roll for our next game. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Okay, my friends, so I hope you've been enjoying yourselves, and yeah, I'm going to step away for a very short BRB, just a couple minutes. When I get back, we will play Plinko with our board here, and we'll choose one of those 4 games I just mentioned. So I will see you again very shortly, my friends. Okay, and just like that, we're already back. Zinchan, thank you for another super buff. Be a good way to get started. Let me just move a few things around real quick. We've got Mickey Mousecapade, Hercules. What was the other game? Space Taxi and Altered Beast. Ah, yes. Excuse me just a moment. Let me go ahead and grab the copy of Altered Beast off the shelf. I do have to step away for just a second. Okay, now I've got the games all in arm's reach. Let's go ahead and do our super buff, though. camera up. And this time we'll do the press. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, and 10. The hardest thing about doing these is I have to sit on the edge of my chair, and my chair has wheels, and so the whole time I'm doing this, I'm trying to use my legs to hold my chair in place beneath me so I don't go flying onto the floor. It's more difficult for my legs than any other part. This music is so calm and peaceful. Alright, our Plinko board. The board will decide our fate. Alright, I know it's not a great view of it. Maybe if I get my coffee mug out of the way, that'll help a little. Double buff. Alright, so in just a second, we're going to roll our Agent Frownie coin down the Plinko board. If it lands in spot A, B, C, or D are the only spots we're actually looking for. E, F, and G are empty. They're dead spots for the rest of the night. E was Luigi's Mansion. It's already been played. And F and G didn't get filled before the board locked. So, in order across the board, the spaces represent letter A represents Hercules on the N64. I can't actually see what I'm putting up on the camera. Represents Hercules. B represents Space Taxi on the Commodore 64. I don't have that game physically. That's in the Commodore 64 Mini. It doesn't come with it, but I've got it loaded on there. Letter C is for Altered Beast on the Sega Genesis. And letter D is for Mickey Mousecapade on the NES. So depending on where the coin lands, that's the game that we're going to play. Redeem 40k secret meats for Flying Frownie? Please no. I don't know if my backside and spine would survive the trip. Okay, where is my ability to create a poll? Somewhere in here. Alright, so you can see at the top there's numbers 1 through 7, and gonna let you guys pick, and we'll lean toward the left side of the board. 2, 3, 4, or 5. So if you'd be so kind as to turn your attention to the chat, I'm starting a poll now. You guys can decide which number position we drop the coin from. The Q Dude, welcome in. Happy to have you join us. We're about to select our next game off of my Plinko board here. Everyone is voting in the chat right now for which of the first 5 numbers up there, which position to drop the coin from. I'll go ahead and explain. Like everything on my stream, in case you haven't seen it before, the Plinko board barely functions. So there's a very good chance the coin will fall off the board completely, or it may hit a peg and just get stuck in place. It could even get stuck down here above the letters. Or it may fall into one of the dead letters. E, F, and G are all dead. If that happens, if any of those situations happen, we just re-roll from the same number on the top. So it might take several tries to actually get a selection. But we do our best with what we have. Sounds like fun. Whatever it selects, we're going to play for 2 hours, and then we'll select one more. We've got to do 2 games yet tonight. Poll is wrapping up now. It looks like position 4 is the winner with 50% of the vote. I don't know if I've seen the vote so split before. Usually there's a lot of similar thinking. So this is good. This is nice. Positions 2 and 5 were the runners up. It's an interesting way to choose the game. I mean, I'm doing the best I can. I want to ask, and I don't mean any ill will by this, but is the chat in slow mode because it takes you a while to read and respond, or does it just get crazy up in here? So it's a little bit of both. I've got it in slow mode mostly just so that if someone unwelcome comes in and wants to try spamming the chat with a whole bunch of nonsense, it gives me and or my mods time to respond. That's why it's set in slow mode, but it's a really short cooldown timer. But also sometimes on rare occasions I do speedrun games, and it's nice to have the chat moving slowly when I do. Fast slow mode, yeah. Alright, so position number 4-1. Again, we want A, B, C, or D. Hercules, Space Taxi, Altered Beast, or Mickey Mouse Capade. Let's see what we get. We get nothing. Like I said, this often takes several tries. This board is semi-homemade. It's hand-painted. Doesn't always cooperate. Let's try that again. Alright. We got further down the board. Unfortunately, it's in a bad direction, and we did get stopped again. I should keep a count, like what's the highest number of attempts? What's the highest number of attempts that we've had without actually landing? Rigged. The board is rigged. We got one. We got a winner. Letter D. Letter D's the winner. Letter D represents Mickey Mouse Capade. We're in for a couple hours of trouble. I don't really know anything about this game other than that it's fairly terrible from what I've heard. So we're gonna do our best. I'm surprised only 4th try. It worked out. It worked out for us. We got a game. Go ahead and turn you guys back toward me. Alright, so this is our second game for the night, Mickey Mouse Capade. I'm going to step away and get this in the console and running, and we're going to play this for 2 hours, and then we'll pick our last game of the night after that, one of the 3 remaining on the board. So I will see you again in just a moment, my friends.